Pleasant day, everyone. I'm Teacher Jara from Camglish.com. Welcome to our new lesson. I'm here again to give you interesting words to add in your vocabulary. So, are you now excited to learn these words? Wow, that's great! Let's now study 504 absolutely essential words. For today, we will have the fifth set of our bonus lesson. So it means we will learn more difficult but essential words. Let's now move up on the vocabulary ladder. Let's now begin. Our first word is fracas. 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 Fracas means a noisy quarrel or brawl. Here are the sentences. When we see more than two professional wrestlers in the ring at one time, we might think we're watching a fracas more than a wrestling match. Next, a fracas took place between the two students after they bumped against each other on the stairs. Third, because there is so much pushing and shoving in professional ice hockey games, they rarely end without a fracas. So again, that word is fracas. Now, let's have the word furtive. 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 It means underhanded, secret, or stealthy. So here are three sample sentences. Although photographing paintings was prohibited in the museum, the tourist furtively snapped a picture. Second, having been taught by her mother not to stare at anyone, she allowed herself only a furtive glance at the motion picture star. Last, for this word, spy stories always seem to feature a furtive and sinister enemy agent. So remember the word furtive. Now, let's have the word garrulous. 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 It means talkative or wordy. The talk show host could not seem to stop the garrulous guest from telling one uninteresting story after another. Next, the invited speaker's lengthy, garrulous speech at the graduation exercises put some members of the audience to sleep. Third, if you need to take a nap, hope that you are not sitting next to a garrulous neighbor on a long airplane flight. So again, that word is garrulous. We also have the word gesticulate. 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 Gesticulate means to make gestures, especially when speaking. Here are the sample sentences. Englishmen think that French people speak louder and gesticulate more than English people. Second, the candidate for the United States Senate gesticulated violently with his hands and arms in order to add passion to his remarks. Last, for this word, when U.S. President Harry Truman wanted to stress an opinion, he gesticulated by making a chopping movement with his open hands. So, remember the word gesticulate. Now, let's move on to the word heterogeneous. 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 It means consisting of dissimilar ingredients or mixed. So let's read the sentences. Teaching a heterogeneous group of skiers beginners and intermediates in one class, for example, is extremely difficult. Second, the etymologist heterogeneous collection of insects, featuring both flying and crawling insects, was on display at the museum. Third, the heterogeneous religious population of post-war Iraq is made up of Shiite Muslims, Sunni Muslims, and Christians. So again, that word is heterogeneous. We also have the word imbibe. 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 Imbibe means to receive into the mind and retain. It also means drink. So let's have the sentences. The more cigarettes the inmates smoked, the more they wanted to imbibe brandy and soda. Second, the roots of plants are able to imbibe fluids from the soil, although we cannot see it happening. Third, the heat of the sun's rays was imbibed by the sunbathers. So again, remember the word imbibe. Now, let's proceed to the word impasse. 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 It means no obvious escape or deadlock. The two negotiators in the newspaper strike reached an impasse when they could not agree on a salary package for the delivery personnel. Second, at the edge of the river, the general realized that his army was in an impasse because the bridge had been broken or had been destroyed. Third, as soon as the bank robber found himself in a dead-end alley without a way out, he realized that he was at an impasse. And for the last word we have impeccable. 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 This word means free from fault or blame. It also means flawless. Although we had studied French for only 1 year, our pronunciation was impeccable. After driving a bus for 40 years without an accident, the driver received an award for impeccable service. Lastly, when you engage an interior decorator, you should be able to be sure of impeccable taste in furniture and window treatment. So again, our last word is impeccable. Now, we are done learning different words. I hope you learned a lot. See you in our next video. Again, this is Teacher Jara saying study hard and do good. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye.